few days ago after putting up a very, very impressive performance, during his time, as a referee. Of course, take a look at the life of Gassama on the show today, and I tell you a lot, of course, to unravel about Bakari Gassama, Gambian football referee. Take a short break now, and when we come back from the break, of course, we'll dig deep into the life of Bakari Gassama. Please stay with us.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Telling him not to counterpunch.
Justice of officiating, and of course is one of the most popular and richest celebrity. Bakari Papa Gassama is a Gambian football referee, and of course he became a FIFA referee in 2007. But before then, he started his career in the Gambia's domestic football league before progressing to the African regional football tournament as well. It's actually an impressive one, of course, talking about his early days when he had to do with officiating, how he started of course with the Gambian domestic league.
Yes, I think for me, like we do say in this part of the climb, he's a homeboy. He's one who was able to pass through the rank. At least he started very early, and you know what it is for you to officiate local in league. You know the challenges that is involved in it, but then he strived, he excelled in that regard. From there, he moved on to the regional football. I think he's on ground. You actually understand the rudiment of refereeing, and that is why we've seen him climb such a height over the years. I think he's one man who truly passed through the rank, and he was Times magazine, where he was actually trying to unveil, or rather his decision on why he tried to pick up the whistle and delve into the arena of refereeing, and all of that, the inspiration behind his action of that. I think is very, very massive. At his tender age, he started the love for his profession, and one thing that drive him into picking up the whistle was integrity. He said that he's a man of integrity, and wherever he associate himself with, he always want things to be done right, and that is what a referee represents in the pitch of play. Is that man that can always call the shot and that can always give decision, and you need to have a man of integrity to be able to handle the whistle, because the decision that you make out there affect a whole lot of people across the world, and that is why we need such a man to handle the whistle, and that is why he was very, very successful, because according to him, he said that he loves integrity, he loves being straightforward, and that is why he delved into that arena. And his uncle as well was very, very vital, because he lost his father at a very tender age, but then he has grown through the ranks over the years.
We actually saw him, of course, and after putting so much, in the domestic league, in the Gambian domestic league, we saw him, of course, getting international recognition. You just mentioned integrity. Will you say that integrity, of course, is the key for the success of Bakary Gassama?
Sure. There's no way you can take away integrity out of the equation, because if you take integrity out of the equation of refereeing, then you are going to mar the whole essence of the game, because it takes a man of integrity, a man of his words, to be able to handle the whistle. And if you cannot be able to show that consistency, if you can't be able to be relied upon as a man of integrity, then it becomes a sacrilegious for you to, be entrusted with the whistle, because you are going to cause a whole lot of havoc. You are going to cause a whole lot of blunders, which is going to bring, the game into disrepute. And of course, the footballing world wouldn't want such a thing. And for me, I think that is just the motive behind him being very successful over the years. And in Africa most especially, how difficult our terrain and our footballing is, that this must win at home at all costs, either by hook or by crook, actually influences the decision of referee who are not up there, who does not show this integrity, who has integrity questioning. Because in a league such as the African League, where you have, home fans always, knocking at your door, even going to some certain extent of breaching the rules. After halftime, you are not allowed to go to the referee room. But in Africa, because of our stubborn nature, we bypass these protocols. That is why you just see sometimes you see some, club official barge into the referee room to ask one question or the other, which is very, very, unprofessional. And for such a man to be able to stand under such pressure and also deliver, his perfect, job out there professionally, it tells you about a man that has character. It tells you about a man that has integrity, that no matter the pressure, he still wants to do things right. And that is why he hung the toga of a man of integrity, and that is why he had to take up the whistle. Right from the local league, where he had a whole lot of challenges out there, even while refereeing, he shared his opinion, what he actually passed through while officiating local games out there. For me, if not for courage, he said that he should have dropped the whistle, because at some point the pressure was piling against him, where we see club officials coming to him, even fans as well, throwing tantrums against him because of the decision that he took, which did not favor, it's either the home